Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of me, Crafter, or Craft. I honestly haven't picked a difference between those two names. Welcome to Old World Blues, Hearts of Iron 4, which I don't think I've actually played on this channel yet, but I've actually have played lots of this game before. And there's a lot of nations to choose from. Actually, I'll go into the map. It is freaking huge. Um, there are so many nations from all the way to the Iron Confederacy, which I actually never played, all the way to the NCR, which I have played, all the way down to the Chicken Itzas and the Honduras people. And then we have Texas, of course, and then Minnesota. Is it Minnesota or Dakota? I don't know my states that well. What's the plan today? Well, you've probably seen the title already, the thumbnail. We are going to be going for the Texas Brotherhood, which is I'm from Texas, and I'm like, it would be a perfect nation to play as a Texan. So we have the Texas Brotherhood, which is probably the strongest, I would say, probably nation in Texas right now. It is based off I believe, a dialogue choice in one of the old Fallouts, which is where the inspiration came from. But essentially, we're one of the Brotherhoods, which is the Brotherhood of Steel, which is like one of these like Lost Hills or Mojave chapter, or even like the Washington Brotherhood. We're the Texas chapter, and we got a couple things wrong. There's a couple things wrong with us. What does it say? Descended from heroes who came east to fight Atticus's super mutant army, the Texan Brotherhood are the Rough Riders who the other brotherhoods do not invite to dinner. Standing up for truth, justice, and the Texan way, they have kept their new home safe for decades. So safe that a brotherhood in transition towards something. So safe that they never lack eager recruits, ready to defend their homes. A brotherhood in transition towards something greater, a nation that might shake the very foundations of the wasteland. But new threats from the west and south might impede their path towards progression. There are also those within the Brotherhood who think the chapter has fallen too far from its original role, and prepare to make their new stance at the Alamo. Hilarious. A desperate stand against the robot menace of Mexico and their former brothers. So, we got a couple of cool things. We got the Lone Star, we got Military Heritage, and we got the Texas Rangers, which is sick as hell. Let me get into the game and I'll show you more. Alright, we are now in the game. Anyway, welcome to the wasteland. We have our capital up in Dallas, base as hell. We got Fort Worth. We got all the way down to college. I mean, that is all the way to Richmond. Houston is over here for those Texas people. Where else? We got Austin is under the Super Mutants, which is hilarious. We got the Lone Star, which is just the Lone Star, and Breckenridge is right there. I think I've been there actually. Where else do we have? Where's San Antonio? We got Fort Hood up there. Here is San Antonio. So this has the Alamo, which is gonna be great. Yeah, okay. So now that we are here, now we kind of go figure out what the hell we're doing. We got some problems. Preferably, we got Shale's army, which is going to be trying to take out Lone Star and the Unity. We got the Mexicans down south. That sounds wrong out of context. But Santa Ana, once again, is probably going to be here. He's probably going to try to kill us. Again. Like 400 years ago? 400 years ago at this point? I think, yeah, that's about right. 400 years ago, Santa Ana tried to take Texas, and he's probably going to try to take it again. So that's fun. Now, here is our first focus tree. I'll detail why we have first later in the day. But this is what we're starting out with. So it's a pretty basic, I don't want to say basic, but pretty extensive focus tree. We got the left side, which I'm going to show off later. Hopefully I don't forget about it. We got this little, hopefully this doesn't happen. Then we got just a couple of conquests and a couple different things here, all the way down south. And then we can finally make a special state. But I've been talking long enough. Let's actually get into the game. So our economy is a little bit broken, some people could say. We have no factories, so that's gonna be a problem. So that's gonna be a problem we have to fix out. It's because we have this weird economy law, which is basically pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Actually, it's the worst. It's the worst. Straight up, it's really bad. So We're gonna need to get out of this soon. I don't remember how, but we will need to replace that that economy law eventually. For tech, just basic tech, construction, research. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the mod. It's a very good mod. Um, as it revamped the entire technology tree, so that's great. Goes all the way down here, and a ton of other stuff as well. We even have Vault Tech PAs, Power Armor, which is from the Brotherhood, of course. The chase. The Texas Brotherhood truly began when news reached them of the rise of Atticus and his army, a splinter group of super mutants hell-bent on carrying the legacy of the Master. That's a reference to the Fallout. 1. Alarmed elements of the Brotherhood split off and began a long, grueling chase with the only purpose of eradicating them. Before they could carry on whatever scheme they had in mind, Rhombus, the leader of the expedition, had to assemble his forces for the arduous path ahead. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for population is nice, but that special forces minimum capacity, more power armor. Come on, you gotta get more power armor. On his travels through the lands, Rhombus and his detachments kept growing in size. Tales of his heroic quest and possibility of an end to this Bermuda menace had rallied many to his cause as his expedition marched. Now in Texas, he and his forces encountered the remnants of the National Guard. What we're going to do with it is we are going to probably get more military factories. Rhombus's fate. What happened to Rhombus? We can send volunteers, or we can get -1 consumer goods. Let's get volunteers. That sounds kind of fun. You know, the best thing about this mod is that it runs so freaking fast. It runs so fast. Also, why is it? It kept my name from a multiplayer game. So there's a lot of nations. I'm not sure what next I'm gonna be playing as after I finish with these guys. I'm thinking either Twin Mutters, which is a pretty hard nation because you gotta defend against the Lingus Court. Other side, I could just play as these guys. There's also Robot City, which is Doki Doki, which is amazing. You can also play as the Gateway, which I think is like I don't even know what the hell is happening around here. Honestly, the North is insane. There's even this guy. I don't even know. Maybe I'll play him next. It's just there's so much insane stuff happening. We haven't touched the NCR, or Kaiser's Legion, and we also there's so much freaking happening. Mexico's gonna be a problem, but we'll deal with it later when it arises. Hopefully things don't go badly. Go. Now we can do live from Dallas. That way we can incorporate the tube heads, which can be our first. I don't know if they would join us. We'll see. I'm gonna put my troops on there, actually. You know, maybe it's a good thing to put some troops there, just in case, because you really never know what the AI is gonna do in this game. Never know. Okay, make contact, send the after. Texas Special, and they become a puppet. Lovely. All right, they've been incorporated. Our constant efforts to help us support Lone Star in exchange for economic support seems to have drawn the ire of a group, calling themselves the Alamo chapter. Okay. All right, we could actually switch over to the Alamo draft, not Alamo draft, the Alamo chapter, which they do have a unique focus tree. However, what we're doing today is going to be something different. Though those look very cool. I am just going to hope for the best. Richmond, the powder keg of Texas. Oh, we could sell that to them. I mean, we'll lose it anyway, which is funny. If we fortify Richmond, we'll just lose it. So, and I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose 1,500 manpower. I don't even have that much. So yeah, I'll sell it. That's a lot of money. Let's go figure out what the Carthaginians want. Let's go prepare for war with them. Yeah, the Carthaginians they have a couple of troops, which is interesting. Kind of terrifying at the same time. All right, okay. First war of the game. So let me set my natural focus before I forget. Um, get these guys. All right. So we got this. Everything should be good. Okay, they're automatically attacking us. That's great. This is great stuff. Hopefully we can hold out. Alright. Oh my god, we're actually making pretty good work of these guys. We have taken too many we have taken too many losses. Not as much as I thought we would take. But we've taken their capital, a couple cities, now we just need to take their last bastion at Jasper, or no, we need to actually still take Kraken, I think, as well. Which is a fortress. It is a little painful to get that soon. Hopefully we can get the rest though, if once we come down here. And there we go. Take a sip of coffee. There we go. We got the Caraginians. Now finally out of the way. And now we can finally move on to the Desperado, which is going to be our next goal. Alright. Now we move in our guys. Can we? Oh, they're doing this. Okay. Let me explain what's happening on the left side. So see these focuses that have been done. I have not done these. These are in fact done by the Lone Star, which is the nation over here. So we share a kind of focus tree, which is great. Uh, but it means that also we will have to. I wish I got that. Oh, actually, no, it's both. Um, the stuff that we do, we get benefits on. So like here we get benefits here, here we get benefits here, which would be great. Um, the research slot is also amazing. So this is gonna be very helpful when it comes to doing it. So let's do this one. The German town. That's a funny name. Oh, no, we got it. That was quick. All right, let's submit all our demands. We finally cleaned up the Desperados, and we can get down to the Gator Malls. Which are, okay, there is one crossing we have to deal with. Let's set up everything the same way we did before. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, the Mexicans have gone into the Alabama chapter, which is going to be a pretty big problem. I could send some volunteers over, actually. I think I will do that. This is a little bad. Oh, there's like, what? Oh, did they encircle the, oh my god, don't tell me. Oh, they lost so many troops. I don't know, they lost all their troops. Oh god. Never mind. I thought it would take longer for them to lose, but nope, they did it really quickly. Record time, really, even. Put these guys here, put these guys here. Yeah, they don't have enough troops. We can just go in. Yeah, these guys have like no troops. It's great. Go. All right. Not the hand dogs. The Gamals are down. That was pretty quick. They didn't really have much stuff, luckily, so we didn't have to worry about much. Anyway, all right. Now we got those guys. What's next after that? I think it's the patrolmen, which are being killed by the Bayou people. So I don't know what's happening there. Yeah, Alamo chapter is dead. They just died immediately, which is just great and terrifying. Yeah, so we're looking not too bad. State of the world right now. Oh, Battle of the Hoover Dam just kicked off. That's crazy. Let's see how it goes. And it's over. As quick as it came, as quick as it goes. Uh, yeah, it looks like the NCR is winning, or is going to hold on for a little bit. See, pretty normal stuff right now is happening. Watch your brother is always losing, as always. I don't know what happens here, honest to God. The gateway's big. That's cool. Order is ordering up, and we are just living in our little own world. All right, now we can just go for the hard road and consolidate everything and finally get rid of the torn leadership that comes from the Alamo chapter, which doesn't even exist anymore. So honestly, it doesn't even matter. Hell yeah. Okay, now we finally get rid of our economy law, which is gonna be great because that means we can actually that means we can build stuff, which is surprisingly difficult in this day and age. Oh, it's bad. Come on. Come on. Encircle them. Come on. You do it. You're so close. Oh, what the hell? Santa is unrestricted by Talak and now plans his great offensive into Texas. Yeah, did we deal with you 400 years ago? God. Is hell right now. What's happening in this war? They're so close to encircling them. Oh, actually, their entire army just got encircled here. That's good. Still gotta deal with these guys up north, but I think they can hold on. They have like no weapons. Oh no. Alright, now we could form the thing, but not just yet. We still have a couple of doctrines I still need to finish up. But we're almost there. We're almost to the very special thing that will probably end this video. You know, the big reveal at the very end. The the sheet behind the curtain? No. The thing behind the curtain. I don't know how you say it. Hopefully the final war before we uh form into something really cool. Okay. Oh, Unity of Austin is losing. No. Damn it. God damn it. Did we run out of power armor? Oh my god, we did. I swear we had so much. God, these guys are paying for the kill sometimes. Yes! Oh my god, that took... That, every time I try to kill them, they take so much manpower, man. They take so much manpower to kill. I think I lost like probably 1,000 men just trying to take those guys out. Man! Let us now do the cool thing. Let's go provisional statehood. All of our hard work has led to this. With the Texan Economic Union as strong as ever, we are prepared to form a provisional Republic of Texas and solidify our place as protectors of Texan peace. And that's gonna wait like 60 days. Hopefully, oh god, hopefully these guys survive by then. Cool. I'm gonna ignore that. The blooming yellow rose, stations from Lone Star to Dallas, have been abuzz with the proclamation of the 23rd century. The Texan Economic Union, formerly a confederation of allies with the Texan Brotherhood and Lone Star as its central members, is unified into a single centralized state. Such growth has always had its pains, but news has received well from citizens across the Union. Nearly everyone seems to believe that a brighter rose will soon bloom. Drafting the Constitution is underway. With the powers at be promising to by the will of the people and laying the foundation to a new home. So now we will, in fact, inherit everything and a ton of attack as well, which is great. Which is great. Yeah, yeah. That's just that did a ton of attack, which is great. Yeah, there's so much tech to do. Yeah. Now we have a new focus tree. God, it's pretty wide. It's pretty wide. But yeah, a new thing that we have to worry about is going to be making our constitution. Some more stuff like Department of Defense. We're gonna have to do some type of plan that will blah, 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 which will be important later. And we'll have to also consolidate everything and probably have to kill Santa Ana. But that'll be in another video, as I am all tapped out for today. We've formed the Provisional Republic of Texas. We've done a pretty good job. We've got organized everything, which I will do later. And we will see if we will have to face off against Santa Ana, the Kaiser's Legion, and many more. All in the next video. See ya. Thank you for watching. Oh my god, I have so much money. And goodbye.